Turn.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team
I'm playing now.
and the Las Vegas Raiders.
I think you might love that man. Give it all, everybody. Congratulations one more time. And thank you for that. My mom's going to love the show now.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico.
Shoot.
Set for the start. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
And we're perfectly here. You know what that means. For the first time ever, if you lose at Brandon, you're going to feel directly to the Supreme Court. Okay, now for our next performer. She's already a new Grammy winner just today. If the performance becomes abracadabra. Now 15 times.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stuck at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play there. It's a gain of 34. Once again, it's Barkley. Into the secondary again. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Albuquerque. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Desperados are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's first and 10. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It's now second and 6. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Now running for the first time with Najee Harris. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On third down, it's Williams. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First and 10. Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run with Dowling. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Traditionally in first and 10, Mike, the defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down, Williams.
That's on me. I'm thinking he gonna be able to beat him. He can't beat him, dude. Like, what?
Well, that's the fast start they talked about.
It's over his head.
You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Second and inches. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley.
It's easy to sit here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak.
I think the way we've seen the NFL go in these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Because put the game on my shoulders with this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down. And that's exactly what they did.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Off play action.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he got my ass with that shit.
And the Desperados will extend their first quarter lead. It's now now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
I can't even take off running.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Is my offensive line not good or something, G? Because what the hell?
4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. At their own 31-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It is Percy Butler to bring him down. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line. We are through 1. Plenty of scoring already. And we're back in Vegas after this. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right, and on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the
Oh, boy, and they don't even let me, like,
and they will bring him down
switch
on
up
the other
the...
side of midfield. In motion goes Likely. First down, Desperado. Now Lance. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. That's good for 27 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get the ball, pick up the first down.
They want to switch me over there, man.
And it's 2nd down. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Handoff to Barkley. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Albuquerque. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. The extra point up and good. And the Desperados will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Anyone who wants more valuable player in the National Football League must have a great deal of expertise. What did you say?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms and is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. 10 yards to go.
Oh, shoot.
Throwing is Williams. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throw it again. It's Williams. Forced out wide. Now deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, you've got to find a way to connect.
2nd and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Someplace to go, but nothing to make. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A play fake. Now Williams.
Come on, man. That shit is wild, dude.
He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete.
Did you see that?
To go for it on 4th and long. A big ask. And the defense turns him away.
Crazy. Oh my God, G, what?
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
Come on, man. Every time, so I just hit. No. I picked Ryan. I ran committed that time. This nigga just jumped over me.
The official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A couple big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Bro, this nigga offensive line is all in the 70s. He has they perfect blocking for this nigga, man.
3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
Get the fuck. Why am I come on. No, he didn't. He ran back there from the middle of the field, G.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Yellow, 22.
Run up the middle with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And now he loses the football.
Oh, what the fuck just happened, but whatever.
A little too much happening, trying to pitch it around, get an extra few yards. Except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends
Why
up
are we
still
having trouble
successful.
blocking?
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down. That's exactly the case here.
I was about to be so mad, G.
Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
3rd and inches. Here's Williams.
How you just see that shit, dude? Niggas putting safeties at the linebackers now, G. I thought you couldn't do that. Unless it was part of their formation. Give me the hand time so I can put this shit.
Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Desperados stretch out this lead even
You telling me I can't score a fucking touchdown, dude?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first down. It's Williams. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the
Oh
NFL,
man,
the ability to play off script
that's
and use
crazy.
your legs to extend the play.
That's so
I think
crazy,
in this
man.
case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
This game, cause
They
this
get
is
22
like,
yards there. That's
I
enough for
can't
a
stop
first
shit,
down.
huh?
And an Albuquerque first down.
Lance looking to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down. 3 to go. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
That's good for an Albuquerque first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Albuquerque first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
G, it was just 2 seconds left on the clock, G. What? What?
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Black shot. Red cycle. Ready?
Here's Lance. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first and 10, it's Williams. Going up top for Evans. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You've got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Williams to the air once more. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
A gain of 28.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. That one, take it in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First down and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up the 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger of throwing and completing. And they'll bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Desperado.
To throw, here's Lance. Forced to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't wonder.
Third down and 3. Once again, it's Barkley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And that will be a first down. Here's Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. 1 yard gain. Now Barkley.
And that's like they just good block, good block, good block, good block, good block. Man, how this nigga fumble?
Pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. his right. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack, and a loss is coming.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Can he get away? No. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The drive begins at the 20. His 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play.
Guard my running back and then
It's
easy legs.
just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. In this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's deep for Olave. And this ball...
Come on, man. Like the nigga.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been,
Who's
it
open?
hasn't been even more.
That's going to be...
Who's wide open too? That's crazy.
Compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run. It's Barkley. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Out to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. I say unlikely. Touchdown, Desperados. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area.
He started talking to damn
It's
funny.
really twofold, Mike. Right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
I wish I had taken more points from whenever like avoid from everyone, I should have given more out to more kisses, whatever I could have.
Like locked down to
Somebody
zero.
can lose.
A delay. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Now Lance, flush to his right. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Pass taken in by Dell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're
He
open,
done turned it up
stay
in there.
open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Rolling right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a run.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. You're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guaranteed.
For the tip. He is intercepted.
I know what it's like to create a song out of thin air that inspires and moves millions of people. Every one of these songwriters